hello, hello. And I'll wait a couple of seconds and then it'll go. The clock didn't start right. Oh, man. Too much screwing up the clock. Uh, it's about, I don't know how many seconds off, but there's something wrong with the clock a little bit today. And, well, I put the title on the chat corner in a moment. It's a little hard for me to do things, at certain times of the weekend. I don't know what happened when I saw the throw up. So it might be 1 second off from the actual clock, so it'll be about right. And the number here. And we're still in that first little no part of the hour has not changed yet, so we're still continuing. No, hour one of actually other 2 hours that we're on, and we just started 2 minutes ago, and I tried to keep the clock right, and that's me for you, and I try to stop, we try to stop right, and sometimes it goes wrong, and that's what happens when you produce a song. You don't know what's wrong with the clock. Things, oops. Yeah, oopsie, and all that, and pardon me. Uh, well, no hours are critical, no, at times, and I don't know weekend. So when you have crazy day like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you don't know. Uh, you don't know you've been cutting that clock just like that, and all of a sudden you're gone. If you want to join, go ahead, and we'll talk for about an hour, and it'd be really funny how they're going to adjust this. It doesn't bother me. We're going in on Saturday. It doesn't bother me. It's alright. It's probably the most disgusting is looking at this TV I've ever seen. Yeah, the girl that made it. That's one of them. Now here's the other one. Now see how disgusting that is? It's sweet, but not tasty looking. Which is really disgusting. And we've been actual clock time in 40 minutes and some seconds right now, and we're not even past the halfway point. No, halfway to 21 is what, 10 and a half hours. 10, 10 hours, 30 minutes is half the distance to 21. And okay, you call me a smart ass. How do I know? Think 21 hours in the by 2 is what? 10 and a half. What's 11? 5.5. So don't call me a jackass. Call me a smart ass. And I know Mallory's laughing at that one. And everybody knows how smart I am. I'm smart with numbers pretty much. I've been pretty much all my life I have. And this has been my regular voice since the time I've been on nights in that film down at home. Not in Oklahoma, no. In Kentucky, by the way. 97.9, which is I can't pronounce the call anymore like I used to, but it's FM 96.9, which is the actual radio number dial at home, and I was on that channel for a long, oh my god, 15 years, and they one of the voice laughing to the Oakland Day show. Well, one of the producers took over the show, and he hosts the show now, and produces their own show, like I did, and he looking at me. We said just about anything we want on that radio station. I mean, it was not FCC. It did have FCC license, but it was not restricted from the FCC. I mean, anything can be said by accident sometimes. And they go, hey, what do you say? Hell, you say that for? Hey, I'll get to my actual expression, so I don't want to do that. And most videos are private on my YouTube channel, and if you want to see what the hell I said, that go to that channel and you wouldn't know what the heck I really did say. And my nephew Jerry, who is my mom's first grandchild, is 59 years old. I've been an uncle for 59 years, guys. 59 years I've been an uncle. I remember back when we were teenagers. I'm talking about little teenagers, guys. We was outside for his grandma's front yard at the apartment. I hit him with a tennis racket. Ouch! Do I remember that day forever? I had to tell him I'm sorry. I hit my mom's first grandchild with a tennis racket. Yeah, Mallory, with a tennis racket right here on the nose. Right on the nose. Ouch. Yeah, his nose was pretty sore for a couple of months. I think his nose is okay now, I think. He hasn't talked. Oh, Cherry's listening about not say anything else about it. Hi, Cherry, you remember the nose incident with the tennis racket? Back when we were teenagers? Don't come back at me. He probably will text me probably. In private, probably. And we've been on there for 9 minutes now, and this one's been on 9. And the fractions are it's really hard to tell. Well, actually, when I call the phone, that's when I have to go button, so it's gonna be 1 second off a little bit. I have to chew it up 1 second before. If it starts to the start button on the bell, and maybe I'll keep it. No, it's not bad for 80 degrees. It's only 78, 79 degrees in here. Maybe 90, maybe 80. And today's high was 100 today, and we've not done nothing with the weather board yet lately, and We won't probably do that much with it, but put it online when we can, and the lesson's old, so if you see it, it's just an old board from back when it was in July, and and this month we didn't have very much, hardly any rain this month at all. I mean, this year's gone to the pot with the rain this year, and I mean, like we're uh, let me think at least 13 inches below normal rainfall. We're actually 13 inches under rainfall right now, and here in Sarah, and we usually get about 13 inches of rain by now, and we're not getting any. And our drought situation is getting worse, and they said they didn't say Sarah was going to water restrictions, but they might do that. I don't know when. So Sarah doesn't have that. No, Sarah's a pretty large town, and I think 5,000 people, I think, live there now, and they got, I know, 3 water towers, and the biggest one's to the north of town, and the smallest one is back there toward the flying, J's back there, and that serves the south part of town. In our district, there's a little water tower right about in that direction, sort of. There's a small water tower in the middle of town that serves the central part of Sarah, and there's a big water tank somewhere. I don't know where that one is. I know there's four tanks. I know that. Uh, and that right, guys? And they say there's 4 towers, but small ones. There's a There might be some underneath one somewhere, and that we don't know about. That's a secret for the town to know, and not us. And there's a big water power wheel. I think Sarah owns it, and it's way up on I-40 west of Sarah here, and it's about a couple of miles south. It's something blocks west of Sarah. I mean, west of the Flying Jacks, west. I think it's like that right before you get to the bridge there, I think. And it holds a lot of gallons of water, and they have to sit down these freezers, they got a big freezer on it, and it keeps the water from freezing up. And I remember the last time we had a humdinger, our first show was 30 to 45 minutes, I think, 38. It, it'd probably be a day or two before we get to a quarter of 21 hours. I'm not sure what that is. I know half of 21 is 2.5 hours. So 10.5. What make it? What's that number? About 5 or so. 5.25. Something like that. And then there's a lot of figuration you got to figure out how much tower does that water hold and how much that tower should get, which is the same matter. So has to figure out every day how much gallons do we go through a day. I mean, the nursing home goes through about quite a few thousand gallons of water a day because of the dishwasher, and toilets. I would say that quite tens of thousands of gallons of water a day for our district. I guess I would say about 10,000 gallons. Someone told me the other day about 12,000 gallons of water a day goes through this facility a day. I said, yikes. I'm in about 12,000 gallons. Can you imagine 12,000 gallons of water a day times it at dollar something a gallon? Boy, I can't make my own. It's going to say, okay, my paying, something like that. I was on radio for 15 and a half years. A nice NFL, 96.9 or 97 FM worldwide. And now it's called the Electric Rock Station now. And they still got the Uncle Jay show there at night, 6 o'clock to 9 in the evening. And the last time I was there, the day after I left, they had a tornado warning right after I left for Southwest McCracken County. I said, oh no, that's Lone Oak, Greater, not Greater, that's Lone Oak, Hendron, and Ringland area. That's south of the TV station to the northeast. And they had a small F1 tornado, I think, that day, and I was not there that day. I was gone. That's when I sent 2 jobs to get my job in Elk City, and I contacted the guy. I said, that's what happened. A tornado came close to the TV station down where you used to work at. I said, oh my God. Channel 6. Get that one. I said, oh shit. I did work for Channel 6 for 15 years as well, and the small pay all around, and also a radio station was just $1,500 a month. That's all it was. And right up, yeah, a second. So media does have a little bit, but it's in the sun, and then all of a sudden, you're not at a hotel, like, whoa. Goes from the big shot to the small shot, again, $1,000 a month, so. And, and, I did work with the Kings for 18 years and 10 months and 20 days or so, 25 days or so. And they didn't say I was the best manager that they ever seen. And that knowing they're not seeing me, I was in my office doing all the paperwork. I done the paperwork on everything I had to figure out. Like, okay, what's next? And it's been a wonderful time, and we're gonna be on for quite a while. And we're on for 18 minutes and a half, and our clock is 1 second behind. I got to just hit the clock and 7, and all the clocks pretty right. And I got to just go, what, wait, and go, and stop. And right now, we're right at 53 minutes and 44 seconds right now. Or 53, 51. And that's quite a bit. So 56 minutes right now. We're right after 56, the first 56-minute mark. And I got 1 minute. Now we're approaching very quickly to, to the second going into our second hour, and we're going to the second act, which is actually the second hour right now that we're approaching. We're done with the first hour by another 2.5 more minutes, and the second hour started, and that's kind of hard to say, but hey, I'm still a crew member, which I can't be if you don't make me mad and all of that thing. So you not call someone telephone the show when they didn't say nothing to them. We didn't say nothing to you. You don't tell me to shut up. So what did they say? Leah's gonna catch that, and she's gonna be pulverizing her if she doesn't shut up. And we're approaching the no. We won't be totally full swing 1 hour until we get there, and I'm looking straight at the camera. Uh, we will normally be in 21 hours, and I mean 1 hour in an hour, going into the second hour in a few minutes, about a minute, about 1 more minute, we'll be going to the second hour, and I'll put in the hour number what we're on here, and that way you know how long it's been. And believe me, it's been a party and a half. And we're just now seconds away, just half a minute away or so from putting an hour or two in, and we'll put two in there in a moment. And, well, so we'll be on for 22 minutes, 23 minutes here, and some seconds then. Hold on. Okay, we just started the second act. We just started hour two. And we've got a long way to go, guys. I mean, a long way to go. And we're in the second hour, and we're, what, 37 minutes away, around 35 minutes away from the end of the show. And here we are on the second hour already. And you gotta remember, this morning, our clock was shorted out because the breakfast was late today. And, I mean, well, that was yesterday. No, it was the waiter waiting on the darn person looking at meds. And no, we got 30-something minutes here before the hour rolls out. And, you know, okay. No, with me on. That's and she approached me. They had the same size. And I thought, like, but okay. And we just started hour two about 14 minutes ago, and we just started the second hour roughly about 14 minutes ago, and we got quite a bit of time to do here, and it's depending on what we do sometimes. And, and you know what's going to happen when men doesn't that go out here. I go look my bill here, go look and settle real quick, and grab more here. I'm coming right at me, hold on. And my voice is a little draggy the last couple of days. And no, that's not just like, no. Um, not even moving. And I'm not sure how long we'll go here. It's probably an hour to be back later. I'm not sure how long for sure yet. Um, and we'll continue later on if we have to. And I'm trying to think, uh, campaign on this one. It's been a long day, and I'll see you guys later on in at the sometime after dinner this evening. I don't know sure what time, but if I don't see you tonight later on, we'll be back. It's hard to say, but I'm gonna knock in some time a little bit for you, and so the clock will be right, and everything. And I've been over an hour and a half on this one, and uh, I know. I tend to sleep sometimes. I don't mean to, and I look at the clock over here, right here. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon here, where we're at, and pardon me, and we'll be on for a little bit longer, and let's see what else. I don't know. I also the recording sometimes. I don't make that, but yeah, it was a pretty draggy morning this morning. Things were late this morning anyway, and like on the next on long supper, I don't know. And right now it's 100 degrees outside. I saw this window's here. Actually, the thermometer's back in that little corner of the building on the southeast side of the building, and the southeast, the southeast part of the south wing area where we're at. It's on the other side. It's a part of the flower pot there. It's in the. Just a second. It's actually inside of the garden area, and they hardly the put anything in there, and Tyler trying to get me to wake up. Well, sometimes it's hard for me to wake up sometimes. I don't. They just sleep like that, but it's only 2 o'clock, as you can tell. It's daylight here where we're at right now, and it will be until about sometime last Friday or maybe before 8 o'clock. I don't know. No. I think the sun sets tonight at 8:20, 8:30, somewhere in there, and let me go check on that. And I gotta open my app there on the phone, and I'm making doing that. Sometimes you don't know. Uh, Sunrise was at 6:52 this morning, and it goes down at 8:36 tonight, and we go down at 8:36 that way. And that'd be local time, by the way. And I'm not sure when we're supposed to have rain, but got some wind coming in this week at some time, and hopefully get rid of some parts of this hate that's going on. And I know I contain to sleep every once in a while sometimes, and I don't mean to, but hey, you know. Yeah, you can say that. No, I do have I do got it's hard to explain it. I do have a sleeping bill that does hit me, and when it hits me, I might be gone for a while, no, for a little bit, and I do explain. Uh, I do have a little spell that does hit me, makes me sleep, and I don't know why, but Mom told me what it was, and I may have forgotten what it was a long time ago, but hey, Mom's been gone. My real mom has been gone for 30 years, and uh, uh, Mom, this next September 4th, which is her actual birthday, this year Mom would have been 97 years old this year. Mom died when she was 66 years old when she died, and I was pretty. I okay. My mom, I was in my 30s when my mom died. I was actually 30 years old when mom died, and yes, I was. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's three, and my two sisters. Uh, the youngest one's about 5 years older than what I am. Yes, she's 65 years old and she's got uh, three grandkids, and which are my nieces and like my two great nieces and one great niece that I have right now on that side, and now my older sister that was here close to me about about 11 and a half miles away up the road here, near the Berlin, Oklahoma area, which is just east of Berlin. Uh, she's about 3 miles east of that a little bit, and she's the oldest of the three kids. And how old? Uh, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna put uh, she's yeah, she's 77 years old, and she has four. That's right. Uh, Paula has, my God, four four grandbabies, and uh, and those are my first four of me being great uncle to most of them on that side, and she's a great grandmother of four as well. So she has two great two great granddaughters, two great grandsons, and they're wonderful kids. And the youngest two are two. My younger sisters, her her grandkids are like one's already graduated, and one's graduated, and what? Uh-oh. Something happened there, wasn't it? I'll go down to the dining room here in a little bit. Well, I'll put an extra little time here because of the clock here. Uh, so we haven't quite been the full 2 hours on this clock yet, and we're about ready to end it here in just a little bit, and when I see the clock here go to 2 hours, we will cut it there and be back later on. I'm not going to tell you what time that will be today. But the sun, uh, that doesn't fly. But yes, the size of bad here this year, and holy Toledo, 103.1 degrees outside. 103, 103.2. That's hot. And hello, Charlie. That's my little boy. He's 4 years old, and it's Charlie. Got a little cat door at the doorway where he can come in and go out, and he's only a 4-year-old cat, and he comes in, goes to the door shut, he knows how to go through that cat door. There's a little cat door that's way back on the other side of the room, back on the side here, and it's right in the little corner. It has a door nail on it, but he knows how to get through it, and it's kind of why you don't see him on videos. Uh, he's camera shy a little bit, and I tried to get a picture of him, and he won't let me take a picture of him, and he's a little camera shy a little bit. Maybe I will have Valid, one of our CNAs, which is now 77 years old. She still works out. Have to bring Charlie to me, and you guys be able to see him. And he is a little camera shy somewhat, and he might just fly off and out the door. He might stay here. I don't know. We're about ready to start this very soon. Right here, 1,000 bags, and that will be this evening sometime. And our first 2 bags, by the way. And we're about about 9 more minutes making the first 2 hours. 9 minutes making the full 2 hours. And because remember this morning, I couldn't get the first hour in because it was getting close to lunchtime, and they usually serve lunch right about somewhere after 10, about 10:45 in the morning or 11 o'clock. Because there's estimated, I think, like 45 people that live there. That includes me, by the way, conversation. There's 45 of us that do live here. That do live here at the facility. And we got one person that actually works here. Another one don't work like I do. Her room is down the very far back west to where the sealed off sections are at. She's in room, I think 15 west, I think, and that's a private room right there, and she pays for her own room, so do I. When you're paying $5,575 a month, that's pretty extensive. Yeah, electric bill. I gotta say the electric bill. Wow. Okay, we got a couple more minutes before we leave here, and well, we went up early today on the first hour because it was the lunchtime and that, but real quick, and it ain't 3 o'clock in the afternoon here again. It's about another 20 minutes to 3 here, and we'll be gone for about approximately 3 hours and some before we come back later on today. My signal is right here today. I don't think she wants to do it or not. If she don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow. Uh, and let me think that. And I'll be doing this a little bit later. My brain's doing it later. Probably after I get back from dinner tonight, and in church we'll be here about hour and 19 minutes from now. The First Baptist of Sarah will be here at the facility back here on the east side, the east side is on this side at 4 o'clock. So we got a very busy afternoon today, and if she doesn't show up tonight, we will have definitely will have another hour show here, and I think here for a second too, and that's just my guys. I no, me and my two sisters. I'm the youngest of three. I'm the biggest three, and my sister Paula, that was up to the about 11 and a half miles to the north here. She's about 11 and a half miles away to the north here. Typically, I was able to driving down about 16 something miles if you use the roadway, 16 miles in a direction. Yes, 16 point, I think 16.7 miles either direction. I'm telling you, it's 16 miles no matter what. But it's a right walk. That's 11 and a half miles. I don't think I can walk in 11 and a half miles in 100 and something degree temperature either. And normally from my phone being dragged. But hey, this is a voice that I have for a long time. Since I was since I was 13, since I was 13 years old. I had the exact same voice since the time I was a teenager. Just about the time after I was 13 years old, I had the same. Yeah, since I was 13, uh, let's see, since I was 13, I had this same, well, what's wrong on this side? I got that, I got I got a blockage on my vocal cord on the right side. That's when my vocal cord does not work right, and it never has done it. Yes, I was an opera singer then. I was one of the best singers in the Power family. I said, my God, boy, you should be going on albums and stuff. I said, so tell me that. And we kind of came around about that now a lot, and we got about uh, 3 minutes of this. Actually, we're going through the last hour on the last one. Again, the second hour. And we're going to get both hours in now and finish up here in about 2 minutes and 40 something seconds from now. And we will have our entire 2 hours, first 2 hours in today. And, no, that's quite a bit of time, to put an hour. If we did, I had that 1 hour delay this morning, with the stove. We would have been on from 9:30 to 10:30 this morning. And then and 1250 to 150, and we went at 250, and we went back to uh, I was show you the first timer now, and uh, that's the timer that we're on right now. That's the on the bottom underneath the second hand. That's how long before we get to the top of the next hour. And and the numbers on the left underneath the 19 is a set time that's set for the link, which is pretty explained. I tell the truth, and I do tell you the truth. And we're not 85 seconds away from the end of the show, and we'll be back this afternoon, this evening. After, it's my understanding we're having sloppy joes tonight. It's my understanding. If it's wrong, I'll tell you. I think we're having sloppy joes tonight, I think. All right, don't say it to comment. Because you'd be like, oh no, we're right. And we got one more. I'm going to bring my little mouse, which is my little mouse is right about there. Right on my finger, that's where the mouse is. Actually, now the mouse is down underneath my finger. Now the start stream, as you all know, is right about in here. And we'll be stopping here about roughly about anytime soon here a little bit. And I gotta remember, I gotta wait 1 second to cut it. Stop the stopwatch. And it's actually a reverse timer, is what it's called. You probably saw that on the top of the screen there a little bit. I did got a stopwatch. The stopwatch goes up to several thousand hours, and the reverse timer don't. And guys, it's time to go. I see you guys tonight. Bye bye.